Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now let us see exercise 8.2 question number 6. AB, CD, PQ are perpendicular to BD. Here you observe. Let us observe the diagram here. See AB, CD and PQ. These three are perpendicular to BD. Right? AB is equal to X. See here AB is X. CD is equal to Y. CD is Y. And PQ is equal to Z. PQ is Z. Prove that 1 by X plus 1 by Y plus 1 by X plus 1 by Y is equal to 1 by Z. So here let us start solving this problem. It can be solved in an easy way just by separating the triangles. Here you see, I would like to solve this problem in two cases. In case 1, I would like to take triangle ABD in which PQ is parallel to AB. In second case, I would like to divide the triangle as CDB in which PQ is parallel to CD. Right? Here, in solution, let us write given values. Given AB is perpendicular to BD. Same way, CD is perpendicular to BD. And also, PQ is perpendicular to BD. Here, when these lines are perpendicular to the same line, then we know that these three lines are parallel to one another. So here we can write that AB is parallel to CD, or you can write PQ. AB is parallel to PQ, which is parallel to CD. That means here AB, CD, PQ. AB, here CD, PQ. All the three are parallel to one another. This is given condition. Now here to prove. What to prove here? And even in given condition, this value is also given. So let us add that point also here. So also given AB is equal to X, CD is equal to Y, and PQ is equal to Z. So these are the given quantities. Now here to prove. Here let us see what to prove. To prove 1 by X plus 1 by Y is equal to 1 by Z. Right? Now let us start the proof. First I have told you, I would like to divide this problem into two cases. In case 1, I wanted to take the triangle here ABD. ABD in which PQ is parallel to AB. So here let us give this labeling AB, PQ, and this point is D. Here as you know, angle B is 90 degrees and here angle Q is also 90 degrees. This 90, if this side is 90, left side, right side also 90. So here I would like to write 90 this side. Now here clearly AB is parallel to PQ. AB is parallel to PQ. Now here I would like to move this problem this side. Right? So since AB is parallel to PQ, AB is parallel to PQ, so we can say that here angle B equal to angle Q. So here we can write from triangle, here I would like to separate two triangles, that is PQD is one triangle and ABD is other triangle. I would like to write it as DQP. So here from triangle DQP and triangle DBA, D here as there is no place, I am writing here down, triangle DB and A. Now let us write what are the known angles, so that I am going to prove these two are similar, right? So here observe, angle D is common in both. So here I am shading for your convenience. So angle D is common in both the triangles. So I would like to write angle D is equal to angle D. This is since it is a common angle. It is common angle. Angle D is common in both. Next here, angle Q is equal to angle B. Angle Q is equal to angle B is equal to 90 degrees each. So here this is a pair of angles. This is also pair of angles. So here by AA similarity criterion, by AA similarity criterion, we can say the triangles, triangle DQP is similar to triangle DBA. As you know, if triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides are proportional. So here let us write their corresponding sides are proportional. When their corresponding sides are proportional, here I would like to take DQ by DB, DQ by DB is equal to PQ by AB, PQ by AB is equal to DP by DA, DP by DA. Now here, according to the question, PQ is given as Z and AB is given as X. Let us substitute those values here, so that here I am writing DQ, I am writing DQ as it is, by DB also I am writing as it is equal to PQ is Z, PQ is Z by AB is X. So this DP and DA, these values are not given. So let us leave it that. So let us consider it as equation number 1. Right? Now here, now let us do for case 2, let us consider CDB. So here I am continuing case 2. So here I would like to take the triangle CDB, in which PQ is parallel to CD. Here it is PQ and here B comes. See here I have taken CDB, in which PQ is parallel to CD. Here PQ is given as Z and CD is given as Y. Now let us compare smaller triangle BPQ with bigger triangle. Here you can read this triangle as BQP because angle Q is 90 degrees. Let us write this in the middle. So triangle BQP is similar to triangle BDC, right? Here I would like to compare triangle BQP with triangle BDC, in which both are similar. Why? Because here angle B is common. See here I am shading. Angle B is common in both the triangles. That is one reason. Since here you see angle D equal to angle D common. In the same way, in these two triangles, angle B equal to angle B is common. Same way here angle Q equal to angle B 90 degrees each. Here angle Q equal to angle D 90 degrees each. So same way by A similarity, both the triangles are similar. So let us write similarly means like earlier. Similarly, we can say that triangle BQP is similar to triangle BDC. same by AA similarity. Here angle B is equal to angle B, that is one angle. Angle Q equal to angle D, that is another angle. Same by AA similarity. How we have proved earlier, these two triangles, same logic here, same. Everything is same. So by AA similarity, both the triangles are similar. Then we can say their corresponding sides are proportional. Here let us consider the corresponding sides. See here, BQ by BD, BQ by BD is equal to PQ by CD, PQ by CD is equal to BP by BC, BP by BC. Let us write the values which are known to us. BQ not known, let us write as it is. BD, BD also can be written as a DB. So just distance between B to D, nothing but distance between D to B. I am writing this as a DB is equal to PQ, PQ is Z by CD, CD is Y. So let us consider this as equation number 2. Equation number 2. Now here I would like to add 1 and 2. Now here I am doing equation 1 plus equation 2 becomes, so LHS part of 1 is DQ by DB plus, in this LHS part, BQ by DB is equal to, in this RHS, Z by X plus in this RHS, Z by Y. Now here let us consider, observe here denominator, DB, DB both are equal. So we can consider DB as LCM. So here if I consider DB as LCM here, DB, right? Here what comes, DQ plus BQ will come as it is. So here DQ plus BQ is equal to, so here let us take Z as common. So Z times, here what comes, 1 by X plus 1 by Y, 1 by X plus 1 by Y, right? So now here DQ plus BQ, let us go to the original figure, original diagram. DQ plus BQ, once again I am saying DQ plus BQ becomes BD or DB. So here I am writing this as DB. So DB divided by DB is equal to Z times Z into 1 by X plus 1 by Y. Here you say numerator denominator both are the same, so we can cancel it one time. So now let us send this Z from right hand side to left hand side, as it is under multiplication. If we move that side, that will be division. So here we get 1 by Z is equal to 1 by X plus 1 by Y. Clear? So let us rewrite in a proper order. So it can be written as 1 by X plus 1 by Y is equal to, here it is 1 by Z. So let us observe what we have to prove. To prove 1 by X plus 1 by Y equal to 1 by Z. Here you observe, we got 1 by X plus 1 by Y equal to 1 by Z. So with this we can write hence proved. So with this problem number 6 gets completed. Now let us see next question, that is question number 7. A flagpole 4 meter tall casts a 6 meter shadow. At the same time, a nearby building casts a shadow of 24 meter. Now question is that how tall is the building? Now here let us start the solving this problem. For this situation we are going to draw a suitable figure in which, for example, here is a pole which casts a shadow. The height of the pole is given as 4 meters, shadow is 6 meters, so I am drawing shadow little bit lengthy. At the same time, there is another building, there is a building whose shadow is 24 meters. So here this is the flagpole and its shadow, and this is the building. So here I am writing this is, here I am writing this is building, and this is flagpole, and both of them they cast the shadow. In the sense, you just assume that here is sun, so that the shadow comes right side. As you know, here both of them are perpendicular to the earth, then only they can be stand straight. Now let us write these values here. 4 meter pole, so here 4 comes here, this is 4 meter. I am taking AB as the pole and BC as its shadow. The shadow length of the shadow is 6 meters, right? Now here 4 meter, 6 meter, okay, we have used them. Next here, building casts a shadow of 24 meter. So this is the shadow 24 meter for the building, and we need to find height of the building. Let us consider building as some PQR or DEF. Here I am taking it as DE and F. So we need to find DE, I am taking it as H. So H meters. So we need to find H, the value of H here. So let us start solving this problem here. So in the solution, we can write the given data. Here given AB is the pole, we can write height of the pole, that is AB, which is equal to 4 meter, right? And next, length of the shadow, length of its shadow is, that is BC is 6 meters. Next, also given length of the shadow of building, of a building is equal to, here building is DE, its shadow is EF. So here EF is equal to 24 meter. Now the question is that height of the building, that is nothing but DE, that is equal to H, that is equal to question mark. So that is to be found now. So H is required. Now here let us start solving this problem. Now our target is to find H. Here you observe both the triangles, triangle ABC and also triangle DEF. So I am writing here from triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Here you observe angle B and angle E both 90 degrees. So here I am writing angle B is equal to angle E is equal to 90 degrees each. So here they both indicate angle. And here if you observe carefully, DF and AC both are the sun rays. They are always parallel at any instance. Here DF and AC both are parallel. So they are sun rays. Sun rays are always parallel at any instance. When these two are parallel, then earth acts as the transversal. At the same time, angle C and angle F are the corresponding angles which are equal. So here I am writing angle C is equal to angle F. The reason is that DF is parallel to AC. DF is parallel to AC. How can they be parallel? We know that all the sun rays, all the sun's rays or sun rays both are the same. All the sun's rays are parallel. parallel at any instance. At any instance. So here these angles, they give another pair of angles. So here in both the triangles, angle B equal to angle F is one angle, means one pair of angles. Angle C equal to angle F, that is another pair of angles. So by AA similarity criterion, we can say that these two triangles are similar. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, right? Now here, when two triangles are similar, we know that their corresponding sides are proportional. Their corresponding sides are proportional. That means let us write their corresponding sides. So if you observe here, AB for its corresponding side is DE. So I am writing here AB by DE is equal to same way BC by EF. BC by EF, and also here AC by DF. AC by DF. Now let us substitute the corresponding values. AB is equal to here 4. So I am writing here 4 meters. I am writing here only 4 for the simplification. 4, and DE is H. We need to find. And BC is 6 and EF is 24. BC is 6 and EF is 24. Now here AC value. Here the value of AC and DF, they are not given. Moreover, they are not required for us also. So I am leaving that ratio. Now here on simplification, 6 1s are 6 and 6 4s are 24. Now on cross multiplication, H into 1 is H is equal to 4 into 4 is 16. So here you just observe all the measurements are in meters. So here H is also we can write in meters. Therefore H is equal to 16 meters. Let us see the question. How tall is the building? So we can write that here. Therefore the height of the building is is H. It is nothing but 16 meters. So we can write it is 16 meters. So with this problem 7th one gets completed.